Hello guys, welcome back to the Big Brother 28 recaps here on Literal TV, and frankly, it's a bit of a disappointing recap. It's eviction night and for I believe week 6, and it's fine. The game's going, but it's kind of a sad eviction week in a way. We'll get to why. So, obviously, we head into the eviction night. Also, subscribe for if you want recaps after every episode. So, okay, we get into the eviction episode. Devons has just used the down power veto to put Camu up in Dee's place alongside Angela and Haley. And this episode, Haley gets nothing. Like, genuinely, she's so invisible this episode. It's wild. It's like they were just hit my hand. They were planning on Haley going, it felt like. Which is interesting because the comp seemed to be decent for Haley. And I just got a crazy message. Yeah, so we go into the week with Camu's the main focus of the episode. Kind of Camu and Yash campaigning to get Camu safe. And here's the thing is, there is this kind of constant idea of, there's these players that stand up as a resistance against the icons. The icons are obviously Angela, Devons, and Dee. And constantly, these players keep getting voted out. Rome, Jason, to a degree, Lyric, and now Camu. And, even Chuck as well. And obviously, furthermore, Haley was at one point. I don't know about now, but now it's kind of just Yash. Yash really is the one defense against the icons now, leaving this week. Obviously, Camu leaves this week, but we'll get into that. So, Camu's pushing hard, and Yash honestly does the most impressive work, which did convince people to vote a certain way in a certain scenario. It seems like it's kind of been up in the air on feeds where votes were going to go if Haley won Blockbuster between Camu and Angela. But yes, so we end up with like Yash basically saying about the bribe, just adding an extra note to the bribe that Dee wanted M&M's up. Obviously, M&M's being Mallory and Melody. And, it's quite impressive that Yash did this. Yash really did grow on me this week, to be honest. I said yesterday that he had kind of an invisible head of house a week. That isn't really the case. I was just drunk. I was drunk during the last recap. So, Yash has grown on me a lot this week. It's a shame because he's like firmly on the bottom now. But I do really like Yash. And I think he is someone that I think we need in the game now, because we need these people that are going to be a resistance against the veterans. Like, I don't dislike the veterans. I think Rick Devons is amazing TV. I think Dee is likable enough. And I don't really like Angela on this season. I don't really. But we need a resistance, because it feels like everyone's just like good with the vets. Like, this season needs that pushback on them. So we go into the eviction, and we have the blockbuster being played, and it is. And the reason I don't want to go into the talks more than we did is, like, we don't even see Haley, and Haley's a big part of this vote, and we just don't get any content there. So, like, what is Haley doing? Haley's just like, sitting around, I guess. I don't really know if she was doing anything on feeds. I don't know if she has any allies left in the game. So, we have the blockbuster, which is the one from 26 and 27. On 26, I believe Tucker won it. And on 27, Vince did win it. I remember that. And there's been talks all season about Tucker gave Angela advice about this comp. But, like, apparently Angela told Haley the advice, and Haley told Camu. So I don't really think that Tucker told her that much. But, yeah, it is kind of suspicious that this is the comp that popped up. But I don't really know why Prod would want to keep Angela, of all people, because it does seem like Camu was their favourite by the end of this. So, yeah, who does get a very good edit tonight. But we have the comp, but they change a little bit. It's like the red tube and the yellow tube. And yes, Angela ends up winning. Possibly due to Tucker, who knows? It's definitely one that is equitable enough, where it definitely favours someone with big hands. But realistically, you still need a level of accuracy to it. And, like, obviously, it's like pretty much every comp is going to have a lean of equitability. You know, what is equitable? Like, is intelligence equitable? Not really. Like, is it really? So, yeah, I think the idea of equitable comps is kind of a little like if a comp can be won by a certain person, it's fine. And you can't just make every comp completely equitable. I like the wall comp. I mean, obviously, Lala won that this year, but that's a fluke, as much as that's quite impressive. So yeah, we go into now the eviction vote, and it seems as if Taylor was told by, I believe it was Mallory, might have been Melody, but I think it was Mallory, that the vote's out there to keep Camus. And Camus was going in vote 8-1 with Lala being the rogue vote to evict Taylor. And now we're going into top 11. I mean, Camus makes most of his speech about God, which, listen, I'm a devout atheist, but I did really enjoy Camus on this season. I'm actually sad he's going. Like, I keep having to say this, don't like him on a political level, don't agree with anything really that I've heard of his politics, but I can look past that and look at him as a very entertaining figure on this season. I think he's the kind of game player I want to see. He was bold, he was strategic, he was villainous. I really enjoyed him on this season. I think he's going to be very memorable. I would be shocked if he isn't back on another season if they have something like soonish for returnees, because he was very entertaining this time, and it would be a mistake not to bring him back. I'll say that. Like, he said something about, like, CBS, if you want to have me back, saying that as a pre-joke can come off so corny, but Camus back would be good. It would be. He is a very impressive player. Like, on a strategic level, the way he handled Lala said household was insane. And to also be recognised by Rick Devens as this big threat that needs the diamond used on him. Yeah, I mean, he got sniped here. But, hey, it was good TV to the way he got out. And, yeah, it's his interview was pretty fun. I don't really care for the interviews, though. And also, with Danielle Reyes on Unlocked, I'm still not watching Unlocked. Danielle Reyes is fine. The traitors kind of ruined her a little bit in the modern eyes, but she's fine. Like, you know, she is like a top 5 runner-up in BB history. She's a little overrated, I'll be real, though. Still love her, though. I mean, who doesn't? But, yeah. So, if you're going to watch Unlocked this week, it's probably the best week to watch it, unless we get, like, a Dan Giesling guest at some point. That literally is what I said to the person I was watching with. I was like, if we get Dan Giesling on, I'm watching. If we don't, I'm not. Yeah, but that's Unlocked. You know, we don't really watch Unlocked. We don't recap Unlocked. That's why there's episodes missing in the recaps. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this recap, I guess. There wasn't much to recap, because it's an eviction episode. Most of it's the live stuff. I do love Blockbuster. I do think it added so much intrigue to the week in general, though. Like, the discussions of who's going to go. I just think Blockbuster is so healthy for feeds. Like, if you're a feed viewer and you don't like Blockbuster, I think you are stupid a little bit. Just a little bit. I know it's an opinion, but just the fact, like, when I follow feeds, you have this constant discourse. The vote's going this way, the vote's going this way. Oh, it's flipped. The votes are flipping every week on Blockbuster seasons, because people have to think of hypotheticals. There's more chances for a flip because there's more votes. And then you have to think, if that's our vote that way, then this has to be our vote that way. Or does it because I don't want that to be that way, but it kind of has to be if I'm going to do that on that way. It's a whole thing, and I love the Blockbuster. This season's been a mixed bag. It has been not the best season, but it's had some really great drama, some really great moments, and yeah, we will see where it goes. We're headed into the jury phase in a couple of weeks. So who are you rooting for? Comment down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one, hopefully. Goodbye.